Good morning, good morning. Who's making breakfast? Who's making breakfast? Daz, come make some breakfast. I need breakfast in bed today. I need breakfast in bed. I ain't got no worries. How y'all doing? What's been going on? What's no breakfast? Well, what you good for, too cute? What are you good for, girl? I need somebody that's got some breakfast this morning. McDonald's, boo! Ew, gross, disgusting. No, we ain't got no Dunkin' Donuts close. You know I like raisin bagels with some sausage and eggs and cheese on it and some hot tea. You say laundry inquiries, girl. I know that's right. I got to do some laundry today too. So, and then grass got to be cut. Got a few things to do before we do ladies' night. Have some fun tonight, some laughter, shake off the stress from all the press. Priscilla, hi, Bori. Where's the breakfast, PDQ? Y'all come in here with no damn breakfast. Y'all ain't no good. Oh, Juicy Boo, no coffee. No coffee. Oh, gross. Oh, no coffee. I'm sitting up here watching Frozen because the grandboy woke up early today needing some cereal. So I started watching Frozen, and I just like that part where they got stuck on the top of what's that thing? The escapade, the glider. And when the guy jumped down and then he broke his legs and shit, I was like, oh, I better turn from this. Oh, gross. So what's the word? Y'all laughing and shit? Daz, what's the word? You act like you got some gossip, Daz. What's the word? What's the word? Huh? Y'all miss logging in into Beautiful and Queen. She was on tonight. And we kind of was talking a little bit about the R. Kelly, identifying and people and doing some association about the R. Kelly series. Yeah, we were doing that. So, and it was fun. It was fun to you never, girl, Frozen is crazy, but that's my favorite part because I was like, oh my God, and God, just to watch your boy jump, I was like, why did you jump? Just sit your ass up there. I think that they had on enough clothing. I think that the lady, she just could have just pulled the hat down all the way. Then she didn't even have her coat zipped up all the way around the neck or nothing. And the best thing they say for heat, her and the one guy that was left on the glider, they should have been humping. Cause if they was humping, they'd have been okay. Cause that would have generated some heat, right? Do y'all think that they would have survived if they would have been humping, like seriously humping on? I'd have been like, nigga, we finna get it in till somebody come and rescue us. Shit, body heat, nigga, body heat. We ain't going down there. Didn't you see them wolves tear that man ass up? Shit, we ain't going down there. Beauty, good morning. I came on to look for some breakfast, girl. Looking for some breakfast. I need to get up, y'all. Oh, I got both of my days off, so I don't know what to do with myself. We having, ladies' night tonight. Do some laughter. Get away from the weekly stress. Yep. I don't know. It's crazy. Popped in a little bit on Randa's channel because she kind of did a long live yesterday, and it was something that they were talking about. And you guys know me, I don't go anywhere at all. But they was touching on a subject that I kind of started watching way earlier on, as soon as the R. Kelly started back in July of 2019. And I was like, oh my God, I used to watch that sector, right? And it was something like the B sector or something, right? And as they were over there, like kind of putting their stories together. I declined as they were over there. Hello, Trev. Hi, good morning. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning. As they were over there putting their stories together about, how a lot of stuff had began out here, I was like, oh my God, I remember that sector, right? Because I remember being at work and I was following them for a little bit, right? And I was like, oh my God, these people are really fighting somebody, and it was a lady that was sitting on the sofa and was trying to put two, like, who are they talking about? Like, who are they talking about? And they was over there with the, we gonna fuck you up and you go do it and you go do it right. And I'm telling y'all that. So now to find out off of Randa channel, that's who the ladies were. She was on the panel, right? And they're called the Sector B, or the B sector, right? So then I was like, well, who they were talking about? So come to find out that they were ended up talking about the Brooke girl, right? So, and it dawned on me, oh my God, I remember those episodes. I used to sit in the bushes and watch them over there, but I never kind of knew, right? So then I remember when Brooke start coming after me about something. I vaguely remember because I usually don't store a bunch of bullshit up in my head, right? So, and then I remember being outside by my vehicles and responding back to her. But the part about with Brooke, I remember her doing her episode about taking like so many people to court and things, right? And it turned out being the people that was on, well, the young lady that was on Randa's channel. And I was like, wow, so that's who these B sector people was, right? And that was just so crazy. But they was putting it all together, you guys. And I was like, this shit is nuts. This stuff, it's nuts, 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 nuts. But I'm going to put this out here why I am here. I came on here very solo in my vehicle. Isn't that right, Harlem Beauty? When I in my vehicle, in the dark, minding my business, critiquing stories based on Robert Sylvester Kelly. I'm going to repeat this one more goddamn time out here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Trev, what's my damn breakfast at? I'm on fire, but I'm going to fire you. I'm going to fire you. And yeah, and I apparently I'm a big surprise out here. Like, oh my God, she doesn't know anything, and she doesn't do this, and she hasn't read the book, and she, the indictments, and she doesn't do this, and yeah, didn't need to do so. Didn't need to do so because I'm not the one that was going to be all up in the courtroom actually fighting for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's life. Didn't need to do so because I know my life and I know my limits to what I choose to be journey for myself, right? And so now we're at this part where there's a whole lot going on, and I can understand. I'll explain to you guys why there's a lot going on. Yeah, I started from a car. It's okay. People can believe that I wasn't around, and because I didn't have a platform when people started their platforms and everything. But I saw everything just as well as everybody else did. If I can go back and get all of my videos from the channel that Bookham had hit, so I lost all the videos on there because I ended up just go ahead on and deleting that one and starting a new channel. But then maybe they would have some idea. You think? Maybe that they would not put too much into Papoose to really try to figure out who she is. So I started critiquing Bookham's story, Drunken Larry's story. Those were the two that was doing a lot of talking. There was no need for me to be critiquing anybody else's story because I had already made up in my mind that I was going to rock Kale's. I was going to rock for Kels. You know, after doing all of my research and after looking at this and listening to this and listening to these people and listening to these people, everybody out there, you can make your choice. You remember I'm too cute because that's where I was. And that was what, around July, August 2019? Yeah, just talking to myself, just minding my business, critiquing stories. That's it. And that's all pretty much of what they do out here on the YouTube channels. Then I started to dig into a lot of the guidelines and everything. Then I started sitting here on the bed. Remember that too cute? On the laptop, doing a bunch of different other things or whatever, you know, and just having fun with the people, getting to know the people, right? Same people that was from that car is pretty much still here with me today. So yeah, I left there and start learning the stuff on the YouTube channel, and I brought it to the YouTube channel. But obviously it's a big deal about people because you don't have this many subscribers and you didn't get these many subscribers until 20 years later. And so by you not having that many and your channel wasn't growing, obviously that makes you ain't shit. That gives you a title that you're not shit, which I did not pay any attention to at all. None. Not at all. I didn't care. It's not what I was out here for. And I'm not going to explain it anymore. I was out here to critique stories, and that is what I am going to continue to do. My personal life, I have always kept it offline. So I think that the pressure is because people don't know me like they want to know me. People wants me to tell them every single bits about my life, and that's not going to happen. So I can understand why you're so pressed out here in the YouTube world. But I read the guidelines, and as long as I am within the guidelines of YouTube, you know, the company, the business owners who has allowed people to build themselves a channel to come on and to speak to the world, as long as you are in YouTube guidelines. Let me get something straight. Those are the only rules and regulations that I will comply to. I don't owe nobody jack crap out in this YouTube R. Kelly situation. Well, since you guys are not going to make breakfast this morning, I'll just get up and go get it myself. How about that? I'll just get up, go make me some oatmeal while I'm talking to you guys, and go get it myself. So, the crazy thing about being on YouTube, right, is that I think a lot of people don't realize that you have to learn the game before you even try to enter into the jungle. Because right now it's a jungle, right? It's a jungle. And so you have to understand that things are going to come at you in every direction. Some are going to like you, some are not going to like you, some are going to talk about you, some are not going to talk about you. Some only wants to be your friend so they can get what they can out of you to go tell what another person wants to hear from you so that they can make up a bunch of stuff about you, and etc., etc., etc. So all you hear now is pat, 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 pat. Most of you guys that have sat here on this channel with me, and I've been nothing but respectful to the platform, to the ladies over here, especially the ones that has given mad respect back. See, because I came on the YouTube, so I had to come with respect. You feel me? Good morning, stand up. I had to come with respect. I had to come with being honest. I also brought my genuine laughter out here to the YouTube streets. I'm giving them the biography a little bit about Papoose, so maybe they can calm the heck down, because it ain't about me. I'm not going to trial. I'm not locked up. they get that through their head, then they can move on about Pap. Like I said, I follow the rules and regulations of YouTube, not mankind. So all that stuff that they got or they want to have going on or whatever, leave me out of it. Yeah, that's that's where I see the press about, you know. None of them cannot say that I came out to attack anybody. All of the people that got addressed by Papoose had to, in some kind of shape or form, whether it was VIA through my comments personally to me, had they put them in the chat room, I'd have zoomed right past of them, overlooked it. But when you put them in my comments and you feel that you want to personally do an attack on because I do opinionated talk over here, or I got a problem dang on show based on what someone had said and put my opinion on it, that's not me with the panties in a bunch. That becomes you with the panty in a bunch, not me. Like I said, you have those were my shows. Never came out here to attack. So the way they put their narrative out here or their propaganda about Bookham or Drunken Larry wasn't an attack. It was critiquing what they were saying that I had found some contradicting viewpoints in their goddamn opinions. That's what it was. And if you too naive and you can't comprehend that, I am not the one that you need to go seek help from. Go seek help from someone else because Pap is not in her feelings. I am so over everybody talking about, well, who did what to what and this did what to what. I am not an in your feelings type person. I don't have those type of feelings. So I read those and I might come back and critique and laugh at that shit too. I don't have that. What is funny to me out here is the pressure. It's Pap, 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 Pap. Pap, she does this. Pap, she does that. Pap, she does this. Pap is a grown, dang on woman. And as long as I am not causing any bodily harm, I'm not wishing no death. I'm not out here hoping somebody get fucked up or take a flight here or do a flight there. That's not my swag. That's not my swag. See, when you start doing that stuff, it's feelings. If you could take your feelings out of the game and just laugh at this shit, oh, what a happy goddamn R. Kelly sector it would be. Everybody's not going to see eye to eye. I'm not oblivious to that at all. So, to narrow that up so we can get on with this breakfast, y'all, is that I think the problem is because I didn't group up. I'm not a cliquey. There's nobody out there can show anybody nothing of emails, me being on their freaking platforms, keeping up a bunch of mess. Now, I clicked on for a minute today. Not one time, as long as I'm on this YouTube streets, will you ever see a dialogue on my platform like that at all. Never. I don't get down with that. And I'm getting a message that she wants you to come over here. We all know that shit ain't gonna happen, right? Right. We all know that ain't gonna happen. You know why it's not gonna happen? Because I've been saying I stay in my lane. I stay in my circle. If I didn't come out here back in 2019 to be coming to sit on people platforms to go back and forth or in your chat where you see my name, that means that I don't fuck with you. Period. I had a good time over on Phase's platform. I really did. I did. You guys remember that, right? She invited me over. Didn't mind doing Phases. Phases don't have a bunch of, back and forth for riff-raff, 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 riff-raff. That's why I keep telling these people that you don't know me. You will not know me. Stop being so pressed about YouTube. Mm-mm. See, the way I see it, it's not YouTube that has the problem. It's the people inside YouTube that has a goddamn problem. This is so not YouTube fault, y'all. Don't y'all blame this on YouTube. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Don't do that. Don't do that. I think that they just don't do their research enough. I think because you choose to sit in one spot and not get to the root of the story. See, you have to start, I'm sorry, at the beginning of the stories before you can start addressing the end of them. She says that the three C's are important. I will trump that and say that the five W's are even more god dang gone important. If you don't have the who, what, when, where's, and why's, and I've been saying that from day one, you don't have a complete story. So you are forced because you fail to reach to get the who, what, when, where's, and why's along with your three C's. You don't have a story. And that's a fact. I get it. I need to be challenged. He wants to challenge me on my intellectual skills and all of that stuff. I'm on YouTube. Don't have to do so. Mm-mm. I don't have to do so. As a matter of fact, I don't have to do a goddamn thing that I don't want to do. And excuse my French because it's a little bit too early for it. I normally don't start my cuss until sometime after 12 or so, y'all. It's too early for this. So peace be still. Peace be still. So that's what the madness about. So, I'll definitely, Tori, there's no way because of difference and indifference resolution is going on that it's going to shake or rattle or move Pap at all. I don't roll, slide, slip, or fall. I stand alone. I ride solo. These people, a lot of them, and if these fit you, then suck it up with a straw. You will not find papoose in none of this beef quarrel ass shit that's going on out here at all. So then I asked myself, who's that lady? See, what's going on is curiosity. And as long as people level of curiosity rises about an individual, it promotes devilishness out here. Who is she? Where she come from? What she got? Who she with? She ain't got a man. She stay in the jungle. She got parts in her hair. Oh my God, her teeth is this way. Oh my God, you see her skin? Oh, she's in boots. See, that's what it does. Pap don't fall into that category like that. Nah. See, I don't talk about people. I said it once. I don't like karma. That's not my fight. Not at all. Mm-mm. Not at all. I treat people with nothing but kindness and respect. But when you deliver it to me, I let the first one go by. You deliver it to me the second time because you didn't take heed that, oh my God, she ignored me. She must don't do this. That's all you had to say to yourself. Oh my God, She don't do this. This girl didn't even respond to me. That was the solution that they should have used when I don't respond. But now you want to come back thinking that you're going to get a second time. I turned one cheek. You ain't slapping down the other cheek. Oh my God, she did this to a disability. Don't know the whole damn story. Once again, the who, the what, the when, the where, the whys. Go find the story. Don't open the book up and go to the last page and make your decision. I was told by a disabled that she was going to reach up and knock me out. Now, speaking of that, like I say, after visiting Randa's channel, it had all come to light about where she had come from. To my understanding, she had come from Wheelchair Becky, that is, from off of this B sector channel or whatever with them people over there. Then she got somewhere over to this sector or something over here. So then she got kicked out of so many sectors, I guess. She had started texting me. Fine. I thought she was a cool person. Okay, she's cool. She talks nice and everything, right? All of the stuff that she can go out to say about me, those little text messages that I put on my screen, that was just the minimum. The rest of it, I don't even care about. Done with that. There's more. I don't care about that stuff. It's irrelevant to me. But that's where she comes from. And I was like, OMG. So all of the things in the text messages and things that was getting from her was pretty much of how it kind of collaborated with Randa's story about the movement from the B sector over to the Brook channel, and then so on and so on to tap it into other people over in the Kelly sector. So that's where all that shit come from. But that's behind me too. So that's where I think the flame is coming from. There is nothing to know about one Pap. Nothing. Pap don't have a string in her body for people to get me to a 10 to come out and start telling you anything about Papoose. You say they've been up all night? So, I asked you guys, let me get my charger because I got come on, Ted. I got my tea on, my water on for my oatmeal. So, I keep asking everybody, you can ask me some things. I'm not going to tell you everything. You can also not be with me over here. I'm okay with that because I'm still going to talk. That's what's crazy about it, right? I'm still going to talk solo the way I have been doing it. Period. Let's talk about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's case, right? I came out here to speak on it just a little bit. I keep explaining to people exactly why. Because everybody knows their limit in whatever journey that they choose to take in life. When you jump into something, you have to see where is it going to go? Who's all in it? Why are they in it? That's what I did. Started to not look good out here. I want to say around February 2021. We started hearing all of this and hearing all of that, things like that. I know my cue. I saw the mess. I saw the division. I saw where you had opposites. People didn't agree with this, or people didn't agree with this. And I saw what the leverage that Drunken Larry was using to get his message out and to do the damage control. I saw the situation with him and Angela on old ass videos. I saw the thing go down on Nick and Knight. I saw the thing go down. I saw everything. So you have to ask yourself, and I said it right around that time, I believe it was. What did I say, you guys? Wasn't I saying over and over, this stuff is toxic? Didn't I say everybody is toxic? That's exactly what I meant. Not to generalize one single person. When I say everybody, I meant everybody. I meant the attitudes. I meant the egos. I meant the distasteful hating for no reason. Something that I'll never get to understand. But we know that that's the way it is, which is that if a person speaks this way, you hate them. If a person's hair is this way, you hate them. If a person only ties one shoelace up, you hate them. If a person decides to wear whatever shoes that she chooses to wear to make an honest living, you hate them. If a person chooses to not make up their bed, you hate them. And it goes on and on and on and on. When a person decides to say, let me get my charger. If a person decides to say, oh, she has a 401k, knowing damn well I know what the hell that I have, you hate them. You go stir shit up. Let's talk about Angie one more time, because she says that there's a lot of lies. She says something about, I knew something about a goddamn videotape or whatever, and something, something, something. Have no clue what she's talking about, but that's her story. She can have it and run 7 miles with it. I don't give a fuck. So, I didn't know who this lady was. I was reminded, that's the lady that was on the channel with Randa Baby. Oh, okay. Well, that was her and Randa's beef. I usually sit neutral when I'm on my channel, not say much, right? Then, of course, the story goes on with Randa addressing me about colorism. We sat there for a while. We patched it up. She moved on. She went to her channel, had her opinions about it. And that was the last that I've seen and heard of this lady. That was the last, good morning, Amber, that I have seen or heard of this lady. Did y'all hear what I said? I'll repeat it again. That was the last time that I have heard and seen of this lady. Didn't know her. Didn't know her name. My channel was still rolling. I had no videos of this lady except for when Randa was on the platform. So I don't know where she's coming off with all of this stuff, but it might be hallucinating a little bit. That's just the way I see it. I have no videos of her. But when someone Okay, I'm sorry, I had to get my teacup. But when someone says, oh my God, who is this lady? She's like over there talking about you. And I was like, about me? Well, who is she? Okay. I'll go take a peek, just to see. Thinking that, okay, well, wow, maybe it'll be some good stuff. Nope. It was all negative things because I said what I said about Dr. Rogers' book. Not Dr. Rogers, I'm sorry, Dr. Rice book. And this is all where it stormed from. So she said some things. I did a video. That's usually my norm pattern. Isn't that correct, you guys? Isn't that correct? Is that my normal pattern? I'm just gonna ask you guys. You guys can say no or you guys can say yes. Is that my normal pattern? That okay, someone is you're really saying these bad things are so about me. Yes, I will come back on and correct you and clarify what I had said. That's my normal pattern. So I'm sitting here going, oh, okay. Next thing I know, there's this comment, in my comment section. Oh my God, you really had to do all of that or something about, what I said about the book because you couldn't comprehend or this or that. First of all, it didn't even have to get to where it was had you not even said what you said. I heard what you were saying and laughing. See, it was a joke then. They look past that over there. Oh, it was a joke after I said what I said about Dr. Rice. She took it back over there and boy, they giggled it up. But she had all right to do so. That was her platform. Had all right to do so. I didn't say shit. But see, I had all rights to come back over on my channel, in my circle, and tag her back. That's where it started from. And I don't know how she can't recollect that. I don't understand that. That is exactly where it started from. Period. What? Because you did a video and I just so happened to hear pap this and oh she can't comprehend and she this or this or this or that and they're giggling, boy, they had the laughing faces jumping because she was running her show. She was she had them tickle pink over there. Pap can't do it. And she gonna say, I saw the whole half of the show. Half of the show. Don't watch it all, right? So after that one, I clicked off. And I was like, well, okay, well, wait a minute. Let me click on this one. 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 Damn, let me click on this one. I almost every fucking video, almost that I had clicked on, it was pat, 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 coming from someone who visit my platform to have it out with Randa about a goddamn beef that I didn't even know about. I'm just sitting there looking, right? Okay, this is weird. She apologized. Hey, I didn't mean to disrespect your channel. She jumped back into the chat. She went on to tell her story that, well, she couldn't because she was getting blocked. I don't do the blocking on the channel. The moderators do. So if there was some blocking about her, then there was probably some things that she was saying. Number two, about that chat room. I don't watch the chat when I have people on the channel. On the platform, I don't see the chat. The moderators take care of the chat. So it says that we are all, I think, allegedly, I could have heard it. Everybody's is just messy in one Papoose chat. I have to take up for you guys right now at this moment because I have not seen you guys in this chat room, not my moderators, much at all. Forgiven with Beautiful and Queen because we know why she was doing what she was doing, and it was because of what Scooby-Doo was doing, what he was doing. Outside of her, I've never seen you guys tell anybody to shut the fuck up. Fuck you, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Delete that bitch. I've never seen neither one of you guys for the times of the moment that I can glance back in that chat room. I never seen y'all do that stuff. Ever. ever. And I think that the feelings are mutual with that because I've done nothing but sit in here and respect the people that do sit in here with me, if that makes sense. I never came out here ever and was like, well, fuck that bitch. Y'all been to that bitch channel? Boy, that bitch ugly as hell. That bitch missing the teeth. Never. Never will I do it. You have to come for me twice. I let the first one go. But you have to come at me twice. Then yes, Pap stands up the same way those Negroes stands up for themselves. But because Pap is doing it, OMG, her channel is messy. Baby, you can't even put us on the messy map out here in the YouTube sector at all. None. Now, once these people leave from over here, because they go anywhere and everywhere they want to go, because they got to keep up on the goddamn T too. Yeah, they do. What they do out there as grown-ass people, I'm not responsible for that. That's them. I don't control nobody. I don't have a group. I do not have a clique. I do have a brand that I have established called the One Papoose. You're more than welcome to go over there and shop on the One Papoose Grind store if you choose to do so. That's what I push out here. Push out my One Papoose Grind things. That's what I do. There was a problem with me eating popcorn. Last I checked, as a grown-ass woman, I could eat whatever the hell I want to eat on here. What would have made you the bigger person about it was to let it go unnoticed and just move on. That was it. But you went on, you and another woman, to make a big goddamn deal because I'm eating popcorn. I'm not in y'all fight. Don't do that type of stuff. And I meant that shit. I don't owe nobody nothing out here. I'm not in this for reconciliation because I haven't done anything at all. I critique the stories. I support Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. And I remember saying that that's what I do. Move right. I wouldn't even be able to talk about it. So then she goes on because there's mockery that she wants to continue to do. Oh, I think she's just trying to be like Tasha K. In case you have forgotten, or in case you say you're so smart and all of that things, right? First of all, I'm not Tasha K. I am One Papoose. Second of all, the teddy bear, since you thought that that was such a cute joke to tell, that belongs to my grandchild. You should expect to see a few toys or stuffed animals and things laying around. But you want to be grown though, huh? Nah, sister. You just want to sit and crack jokes on somebody who has not done anything to you or know you. But I get it because that's kind of what I do with Bookham though, right? Here's the difference, because you're so smart. That was just Pap and Bookham. Pap didn't jump outside of Bookham to include no one else. No one else. It's not a Pap and Lachey, or Pap and Nikki, or Pap, Bookham, and Tina, or Pap, Bookham, and Ronnie. It was just One Papoose and Bookham. That was it. And didn't cause no harm to that boy. He came right back as expected, to do exactly what he was supposed to do. But no, you wants to turn it into, a lot of people want to turn it into a fight game. You don't let her talk to you like that, beat that bitch ass, all that stuff. See, I didn't involve anybody else. I didn't go after it. Anybody else. I was laughing at Bookham and Drunken Larry. Did I do any harm to Drunken Larry? Nah. I left it between, it was a Drunken Larry and Pap. Drunken Larry and Pap. I didn't say it was Drunken Larry and Tanisha. Drunken Larry, Pap and Ronnie. Drunken Larry, Pap and Moesha. Nah, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. That's what y'all do. Pap don't do that. That was my grandson's stuffed animal. And by the way, I do have a dog named Teddy. And by the way, I am up in age. That's not the first time that I had wine at all. I happen to like wine. You and I both know that wine is a drink that a physician, a OBGYN, or a obstetrician would usually recommend to a pregnant woman. It's actually good for you. Yeah, it is. You would know that. You know that, right? That's a mockery. I checked every last one, pretty much close to quite a few of your videos. And it was Pap, 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 Pap. You can go right now and click on both of my channels. I think it's close to 400 videos. You will not hear your name in a single one of my videos except for the recent ones when all you had to do was mind your business. I didn't reach for you. I didn't send for you. You made mockery because of a freaking statement that I made about Dr. Rice's book. Then I clicked on, saw your video. Boy, you were going hard. The problem is you didn't like because I came back hard. Something that you probably didn't expect. Because like I say, I turned the cheek one time. Other than that, the pressure of by not knowing who she is. Whether if I have a man, it's not none of your fucking business and nobody else's. What I drive, now you want me to clean out the council in my truck. You want me to clean that out too, huh? You want me to clean that out? Guess what? I get to it when the fuck I get to it. Got to understand papoose. I have no bosses. None. All rules apply to me is made by me and me only. The YouTube streets, rules and regulations, I've read them pretty much all of them, and I go by all the guidelines out here. No threaten, no guns, no this, no that, and everything that's on there, I don't do it. So now what's the problem? You made it personal? For what? You made it personal? I wouldn't have made them motherfucking videos. Excuse my French. I wouldn't have made those videos. But you're no exception to the rule because you came for me. You came for me. Girl, I love it too. I love me some wine, baby. I do. You came for me. And I did it. It was all for the defense of Bookham. I'll tell you something else that's crazy, though. Pap and Bookham show is going to exist as long as I'm out here. I'm doing no harm about that. You spoke about Tasha K. Tasha K pulls up everybody's stories and she critiques them. She opinionates on them. She gets a little bit aggressive with hers and all of that stuff. So I guess one thing that you might have right about it, when you have someone up there like that, and Roland Martin, I watches him quite a bit. I watches a lot. I watch more people than you can imagine. You can't learn something new by yourself. In order to learn it, You have to reach out. You have to get out of your circle for a minute. Go see how they do this thing and see how you can perfect yourself. And I've done that. In case you have not noticed, that's what I've done. How to move around people, how to respond to who I choose to respond to. Don't come out here and get in this circle of this beef and stuff. You won't find one. I listened to the beef with, let me see, all the beef's going on with DJ and Jabosky. Am I in that? No. I listened to the beef with Randa and Sylvia and Dana. Was I in that? No. I listened to the beef between the COVID and the Randa. Am I in that? Or Sylvia? Was I in that? No. Or with DJ or Dubowski. Was I in that? No. I listened to everything. You will not be able to pull up one goddamn video with me in any of that shit. You won't even be able to pull up a video with me even critiquing it. It was something that I was just not interested in. That's why. You know why? Because I had that freaking choice to do so. Everybody want to act like they don't know or see how us R. Kelly situation got torn down. Mainly it being a big distraction from whatever the opposite side can throw out here. They were biting at it. They were biting at everything. They was coming back and arguing with everything. Everything. There was a difference between debunking it and moving on, talk about it. It's another different thing when you are going head to head with a person. Me, I just know how to critique it and keep moving it. That's what I do. I critique it and keep moving it. I'll say it again so that it's perfectly understood. I don't owe nobody anything. I will never group up. I will never visit platforms to sit up there to have any type of conversation with nobody. I don't care to do so. It's not important for me to do so. My daily life is still going to go on, whether I'm on here or I'm off here. You guys have your choice. I'm not the crooked one out here. Pap ain't done no crooked shit out here. Nah, wasn't me. I just got out the way from it all. I made sure I wasn't in the way while it was happening. I said it once, I said it twice, I said it 3 times. I know how Negroes get down. When I left from my home, I was well prepared for it. Well prepared for it. Only the minimum is what you'll get. Now, because I made that choice to do so, that didn't make me better than anyone. It made me smarter, not better. It made me smarter. You know why? Because you can't put Pap nowhere in any of the BS out here. Nowhere. Back to these R. Kelly indictments and motions and stories and so forth and so on. Nobody reaches out. Nobody reaches out to the people. I could reach out and I have access to everybody. I don't talk to everybody. Pap didn't want to. Because what you're doing now is putting your foot knee deep in the mud. It's like quicksand. Once you touch that quicksand, you don't know if you're going to stay afloat or if you're going to sink in it. Meaning that get yourself involved in some shit that you didn't want to be or should not be involved in. See, where I'm from, the less you know, the better off you are. I didn't want to talk to those people. I didn't want them on. I rather reached out like I had that conversation with the platform with the non-lawyer. I rather talk to people that like that, that's not involved in the case, that has not talked to people that was in the camp. I don't want their opinions. You know why? I'll tell you why. You're not going to know whether they're going to lie or tell the fucking truth anyway. So I'd rather talk to people that is not nowhere inside that freaking camp or around the camp or nothing. I'd rather have the conversation with the humble non-lawyer or Il Negro. I say his name wrong though, but he knows I'm talking about him. Calm. Like that. Who just has their opinions about the story. Because once I saw how toxic this stuff was, there was no way in hell. I tell you why that is too. You won't have nobody coming back to say, well, she said that, she said that, she said that. And I like it that way. See, you can call me dumb. You can say that I don't comprehend. You can say that you'd rather go have conversations with someone else. Do you know how happy I am about that? Because that tells me that I am smart. I am so fucking smart. I am so good at what I do. And that is to not let typical, messed up Negroes in my life. Now, to be surprised, there's a few ladies, in case you haven't noticed. All you gotta do is look around the chat room that I do talk to. And you guys ain't got to raise your hand. And the crazy thing is, I think that if you guys thought that I was crazy or obnoxious or a shit starter or messy, I said this many times. I don't think that you guys would sit here. I think that you guys sit here because some of you guys don't go anywhere around the YouTube. So I just kind of bring the stories back over here about who said what and who said what. Oh, I get it. She doesn't even tell the story right. And it's fucked up and she be lying. Oh my goodness. That part of me I do intentionally, which is I leave some out just to make it funny over here, which should clearly tells you that even with me telling it that way, I don't give a shit whether if it was real or fake. I thought the shit was funny. That's it. That's all. But no, I'm going to go over here and call her all kind of bees and this or that because she fucked up and she can't do this and she can't complete a goddamn sentence and put a period behind it. She missed the colon mark and she forgot to capitalize the E she should have made it an E when she put an I, when you could spell enterprise two same goddamn ways. Oh, but she's the dumb one. She's the stupid one. No, I happen to be the smart one that stayed the hell out the way. Oh, they got a kick out of that goddamn videotape. That. Oh, Dubowski keeps playing right with the 312. Now, you ladies were over there pretty much on that live. Of course it's funny. Of course it's going to sound like some truth to it if he only got 3 minutes of the video. It's clever, right? Because that's how we do out here. I can go sit down and do that. I can go do that too, on him. It's boring now, though. And if it's boring to me, I kind of leave it alone. I'm a fun person. I don't like boring shit. But the video, in case you want to know, and go check it out and get the facts to it so that you don't be over there laughing at someone that is lying to you and is just taking you on a goddamn goofy trip too. He's taking you down a goofy road with him. That's what he's doing. He took you right on down the goofy road too with him. Yeah. That was on Beautiful and Queen, one of my moderators. I'm not sure if she still has that video up because it was irrelevant. It was a shit night. We went back and forth with each other. All you had to do was ask me the truth on that. And you said you're smart. But you were smart, but you took a one-sided story because you're in your feelings about Juan Papoose, and I'm going to run with his side of the story. Did it even occur to you to even ask? Well, where's the whole video of that at? But see, that shit didn't matter, right? Because your panties in a bunch about Juan Papoose. Didn't even matter. We just gonna laugh and giggle and shit show with what he's got to roll with us. Whole goddamn video. It came off of Beautiful and Queen goddamn show. Papoose don't even have a verbal response on that video. And if you think, she says, well, that explains it about Trevin. Yeah. She walked up to the girl and said she was going to pull a murmur out. Can somebody please put in the room what the fuck a murmur is? Please put in the room. What is a murmur? What is a murmur? How I'm going to pull somebody murmur out? Huh? Why would I have any reason to walk up to any female to tell her that I am going to pull her murmur, whatever that is, out her chest over a man that I didn't even know? Did it even occur to you that everybody pretty much met that day with the Juan Papoose and the females over here pushing that July protest down there? Did you even know that the lady that he speaks of, I was on the phone with her for quite some time, filling out the application for the Park District permit? Yeah. You didn't know that either, though, did you? Yeah, it's the same lady. You know that the day of that protest, she wasn't with me. She wasn't with me. She was nowhere around me. Did you even know that she fell ill over at the MCC building? And I was asked to give her, if I had an additional water, and I gave it to her along with my pineapples. Did you even ask that? Did you even ask where's the rest of the, what you want, grandson? You want your money for your tooth? I ain't give you your $5 for your tooth yet. I'm cheap, ain't I? I will give it to you today. Okay? It's still there. I just got to give you your money for it. Jeez. No, didn't ask all of that. You didn't want that whole part of the story, right? Because your panties in a bunch about Juan Papoose. But you say you want the facts. Well, I guess if you're going to be naive to listening to one side of the story, I guess that's the facts that you're gonna get then, huh? Yeah, see, because had that been me, I'd have needed the whole tape, just like how Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly is going, in the court with these tapes, right? They just can't chop and screw that shit up. They want the authentic part of it. We want all of it. We want all of it. You didn't even ask for the whole goddamn video. Didn't matter though, because your panties in a bunch about Pat. About Pat. All of this, like you said, all of this theme from you asking me or about some goddamn comprehension level of a Dr. Rice book. The crazy thing was that was my commentary on my show. And in that commentary, you will find as well, not talking about anybody, not bothering anybody, not at all, just doing a commentary, talking about his book and stuff. You the one kicked that shit off because you wanted to have an opinion about my comprehension level and to make a joke about me saying, oh, I don't want to take 10 years to read a book. Let's keep this shit real. Let's keep this shit real. Let's keep it real. Because you are not keeping it real about why your panties are in a bunch. Pretty much. You didn't keep it real. You did not keep it real. You did not tell all the facts. No, you did not. And a little information that you're getting over there to get you giggly and things because your panties in a bunch and you have given yourself. So it's a difference. Had I give it to you, it would have been excusable. But I didn't give you your attitude. I didn't give you your hatred. No. You did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. You started digging, sure, and looking to see what it is that Papoose was doing over here. And because what I was doing over here and the way I talk, the way I part my hair, the way, my teeth may be sitting, the color of my skin, didn't appease you. So you had to go and find yourself a reason to hate. Now you may ask, is that my fault? No, it's your fault that you did not know how to hold your feelings, to not get you in a situation to where you became a hater. And that's just how it happens. See, Pap don't come out here, never will, to talk about nobody's hair, nobody nails, nobody feet. Let me correct that, because that'll be a big joke. Feet. Nobody. It's not my style. I keep telling you that. But you did. Then you want to slip out something about the grandson thing. And I can express to you no other way than what I do. And in case you don't mind, and if you don't want to be here, I'm going to eat my goddamn oatmeal while I'm on my live. That's what I'm going to do. You know why? Hi, Tay-Tay. Because it's my goddamn channel. And you have choices. And when you start living by those choices, and if they're the right choices, you wouldn't be out here in your feelings, or you would be out here giving yourself a reason to hate. Hey, it's the way of life. I'm normal. I'm a normal goddamn chick. Normal as hell. Yeah. Normal. See, I don't give myself a reason to hate nobody. Not gonna give myself a reason to come out here to be evil towards nobody. I don't hate Bookham. I don't know him to hate him. I found his storyline a little, medium discreditable. I made a choice to critique it. Comprehende? See, senorita? That's what I did. Didn't come out here to make no big ass goddamn killing scene about this shit in the game bangers and shoot you up and pull your guns and all that shit out. That shit is for the birds. It's not one papoose style. I find it funny though, because she was like, she don't even know what the 401k is. That was funny. Yeah. So now there's a few of them that, has a problem because I'm not appeasing them, because I'm not following their guidelines, their rules and regulations. That bitch, this, I done seen at least the minimum of at least 10 that I don't even know, never said nothing about. And they were sitting, that bitch, and that bitch, and that, what did she say? That one mess puss. It's so many names. They don't even know what the fuck to call me. They got so many goddamn names. I don't even know them. I can't understand how a bunch of goddamn 50-year-olds really want to fight. Bingo is open on Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays somewhere in the neck of your goddamn neighborhood. Neck of the woods is bingo open. Oh, these people are older people. Older ass people. They still play bingo out there. That's a de-stressor. Go over there and get your dauber and do B59. 076. Go do that shit. You motherfuckers out here, fuck that bitch. I'm gonna fuck that bitch up. And that bitch this and the bitch. I don't even know how that makes a person feels good. I really don't. Because when I went in the other day, that shit don't feel good. But when you come for me and I've done nothing to you, and I'm just the second time, you gonna try the second time. The first time had already prepared you that, oh, she not down with that shit. She ain't even come back. That should have prepared you right there. Nope. You're gonna come back with some more goofy stuff. Okay, so now I gotta take it. All right. Okay, so you wanna play. Let's play. Come on, let's play. You want some of my time. I don't even know what it is that she really does, and she does this. And she doesn't do this, and she doesn't do this. You're not supposed to god dang gone know. Know it for what? How is it going to benefit? What is it going to benefit? What? And she's got to spit all the popcorn on the screen. Well, today I'm going to spit a little oatmeal on it, because you know why? I pay for this. It's got waterproof protection on it. It's got popcorn protection on here, too. Yeah, it does. You know what'd be so funny? Is when you try to roast. Let me get them some rules to roasting. You can't roast a person on something that is normal. It's not funny. I'm going to help them roast. You cannot roast on some things that is normal. Meaning that as I was eating my popcorn, half of you guys were probably eating popcorn. See, in the YouTube book of regulations, it had nothing in there about I couldn't eat popcorn on my channel. So I was within the guidelines. But because me, since I'm not appeasing everybody's appetite, I'm not moving to the right fast enough. I'm not moving to the left fast enough. And because there's a one papoose and Bookham show, when I feel like doing it, panties are in a bunch. The only difference between me and the papoose and the Bookham show, I ain't going to kill him. I ain't threatening him. Ain't finna come rob his car. Don't want to know where he lives. Or none of that shit. For the most, none of you, none of those people, none of them ladies, none. Okay, T Lynn, I won't eat. All right, I'm gonna drink my tea. Can I drink my tea? Can I please drink my tea? Jeez. And then it's always the people who you're not even over here supporting the channel like at all. None. The only support that they give is a thumb down. So why would I listen to any of you guidelines or your rules out there? Ain't nothing over here that they support. So why would I do that? I'm not gonna make no noise, girl. I got this. I got it. I got it. T, I got it, T. I got it. I promise you. I got it. I'm drinking my tea. I promise you. So I'll ask you ladies again in the chat room. Is there something that I bother you guys? What is it? Are you guys like sitting in here and I mean, are you guys annoyed? Do you guys feel like I'm being a bitch, or do you want to call me a bitch, or what? Are you guys angry at me because I have not put my whole life story out here? Are you guys which you guys please tell me. Is there anything that you guys are mad at me about in the room? Is there any reason that you would be mad about me and to still sit here in the room? I need to know that. Because it seems like only the outside people is the people that is angry with me, and those people that don't support the room. So why would I listen to them? Are you sure? Are you sure, PDQ? Because I know you guys would let me know. You guys would let me know. Okay. I'm just asking. Because I don't want nobody to be up in here and, you in there and, just to be sitting and, oh, here go this bitch again. She's doing this stuff again and like, it was told out there. They don't really know me. They never got the chance to know me. None of them. But they got the most to say about me. She told her story all wrong before you do your shits and giggles. See, one thing about the Pap and Bookham show and how I was able to critique what he was saying, I sat and I listened and I wrote. I can show you notepads and notepads and notepads of his talking all the way from phases. I can show you notepads, notebooks of it. Of pretty much close to a lot of things that he was saying. Then I will go back. I have to listen to this. Okay, well then now it's next week. Okay, he talked about this, but he's saying something different. So I didn't just jump out here on Bookham. I sat. I listened. Still can't explain to me why he struck my channel, because I found a video on Facebook. Something in the video pissed him highly off. That boy hit my channel so damn fast. Something was in it. If it was a nothing video, then why strike my channel? Struck my channel. Yeah, something in that video. I can't recover that video. I'm going to try to get all of those videos back now, since I know that there's got to be a way to get them back. Yeah. It is, T-Land, but they rather not do that. They rather sit up top, go back over to the people that is not watching the channel and tell them something differently. Oh, she over there said you got a mushroom head. Boom, there go the fire. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Yeah, and I definitely will, prayer, because that's what I've been doing. And with that, I'm still going to be elevating my channel. I don't care how long it takes. It can take 20 years. If I still choose to be on here, I'm still going to talk. I did not know that we were in a competition about, oh, you got these many views, or oh, you got these many subscribers, and oh, don't nobody watch your channel. I didn't realize that part about it, you guys, because coming from the car and just talking. The crazy thing about it is all of them had to start from ground zero. Everybody starts from ground zero. You push the button, you build your channel. Depending on what your commentary is where your people are going to lynch to. That's where they're gonna come. That's where they're gonna come. That's where they're gonna come. When it came to Drunken Larry, his was the crucifying of Mr. Robinson Fascicali, hooking up with Angelo and the Savages. Boom! Everybody wanted the story. It was obvious that your channel was going to grow. It's just that simple. It was obvious. That was a no-brainer. He does a lot of contradicting. And I am here to opinionate on it. Not to kill him, not to shoot him down. Drunken Larry can talk about every pair of goddamn boots that I have, which I don't have any. No, I take that back. I got 2 pair of Timberlands, so I do take that back. And I have mostly grown woman boots to wear with my skirts and dresses when I feel like wearing them in the wintertime. But see, but because I don't show my things and stuff like that, that gives you the advantage to make the jokes the same way that I did as I watched how much weight he gained on his channel. I watched how the intake of the beer was just blowing him up all in his face. Yeah, so I touched on that. Whoop de dang gonna do. Whoop de do. Whatever. Me sitting over here laughing at how many beer bottles that man was slamming on that table. Because you remember his channel was cheesy when he started out. Then he started getting the money coming in. Then he started putting more kaleidoscope shit to his screens. Okay. Doesn't make me better than you and you better than me. None at all. None at all. You feel that because he was all over the R. Kelly case and you was able to get to these people and get into their heads and get these interviews and you way better than everybody. How about some people just didn't want to do it that way? How about that? Wouldn't that have been enough? Oh, it took her forever to get 1,000 subscribers. And I still would have been talking with the 300. It's still sitting there. I don't care. I don't even watch it. Oh. I had another one over there who had to come over, and I'm just having breakfast with you guys this morning. Good morning, Pernell. Good morning. Good morning. Who had to take his little skinny behind over there because he had to finish up with his jokes, right? And I let him have his jokes. I do my jokes. He can do his jokes. Do your jokes, bruh. Do your jokes. It was funny, though, because he was like, well, the reporting about all the cash apps and the super chats and da. You can't get those, y'all. You cannot get those until you have filled out your tax form from YouTube. It comes in an email. You have to put all of your information on there so that they can take the taxes out of whatever money that they do disperse out to you. So you don't have to worry about the cash apps. You don't see that right away. Because, see, YouTube sits back there and waits for you to either do some cussing or play some music or get any other type of strike or whatever against you. And then they take the money. They take the money that you guys donate because I play music. So am I winning over here? No. No. I gave shout outs to everybody who shops at the One Papoose Grind. I appreciated everybody who bought the water jug mugs and things like that. Has anybody bought and purchased anything on that? No. Is the store going to close? No. It's still going to sit there. I advertise it other places. I advertise it. YouTube is not the only freaking social networking out here. And the Teespring and the other company that I go through, they push it through. They push it through. Different social sites. That's how it works once you get into all of that stuff. You know? I'm not going nowhere. I'm not Master P, so this definitely ain't the hookup. And I am okay with 2 to 3 people or no people sitting over here because I'm still going to talk and critique and laugh my ass off at the goddamn shit show that's going on. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, she ain't never, Pernell. Never. I have not yet stepped out of my zone, Pernell. And it ain't gonna never happen. Ever. She lied and she lied and she lied and she lied. Go rewatch the video. Go rewatch the video. Yeah, I did curse. Yeah, I cussed. Yes, I did. What's up, boo?
Um, but I kind of want to get on Netflix on this TV because in that TV, it's kind of different Netflix.
You can turn it on. What does it need? The password?
Wait, password?
I'm not sure. Turn it on and let me see. Are you getting ready to watch that weird stuff you be watching?
What was that?
That fight, whatever that game stuff you be watching, it's like weird.
You talking about football?
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Football is kind of like a grown-up show.
Well, it's football, but it's a grown-up show.
But kids can watch it too.
Okay. I'm going to check it out, though, to make sure, because I be seeing a little bit of violence on there. So let me see what you finna watch. Please. And thank you. It's just weird, though, Pernell. You know, all of this stuff is going on, Pernell. And I challenge them all to find any video, any platform, any beefing that Papoose is entangled in. I challenge them to find one. You can't find one. But it's pat, 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 because I didn't personally appease you. How do you appease and satisfy these people? These people don't come over here. These people don't support this channel. So why do I have to be put into a position where they think that I owe them some appeasement? Where? Where, Pernell? Where? Where? All they had to do was go back and replay the last video. They would have seen that. They would have heard. They would have seen it. I'm just listening there. Don't break this. Don't chop and screw stuff. Don't chop and screw it. Especially if you're going to use it as a defense to battle up against me. Better use the whole thing. Like Scooby-Doo did. She fell for that shit. She fell for that shit. That shit was funny though. Didn't even ask him her now, because she brings the facts, right? She deals with nothing but the facts. But because her panties were in a bunch, she failed to ask him, well, where's the whole DVD? Where's the whole show at? That's it. It was. Where's the rest of it? Because I want to see the rest of it. I would want to hear the rest of it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he said it was on her show. Yeah. She said she was going to pull that girl Murmur out. The Murmur out. Okay. Yeah. I left my home, Parnell, to go help and participate in a protest, to go pull somebody's murmur out their chest over a man that I don't even know. Everybody met up down there in July. Where, how, what, when? The crazy thing about it though, Pernell, crazy thing about that, he know I wasn't around nobody. You know what other lie that is so funny though? And I'm just sitting on here talking to you guys, just killing some time right now. He screams, yeah, yeah, she's sitting right there. She's Googling everything. She's Googling everything, right? But she deals with facts. She deals with facts. He says, yeah. She even spent the money went over to the Margaritaville. Margaritaville. Yeah, then they showed up late. Let me tell you the truth on that, so you don't be sitting over there with the bias ass story. We had been out walking we were out for about 5 hours. So we were going to the park. We went to check in and then come to the park. We had to run to the store. He forgot that part because he asked me to pick him up some charcoal. He forgot that part. Yeah, he did. But the stores that we went to, they were sold out because there was so much going on downtown Chicago. Charcoal was hard to find. So, he forgot to tell you that at least I called and asked him if there was anything else that he kind of needed down there. And he said, yeah, can you grab some charcoal? Sold out. He forgot that part. He leaves out a whole bunch of shit. But then he goes and says that, yeah, she showed up late because they went to Margaritaville. She's sitting there with a whole goddamn computer. It wasn't nothing to Google up Chicago, Illinois, Margaritaville. Were you open? Are you open? They probably open now. But look up, were you open in July of 2019 during the coronavirus? Look it up. You want the facts, right? It's going to clearly tell you that, yeah, that one shit open over on the Navy Pier. It's the Margaritaville on the Navy Pier. Look it up. You want the facts, right? Give you some facts. That wouldn't even took but 2 seconds. And then at that moment, you could have stopped and been like, that ain't right. Margaritaville was closed, shut down. Navy Pier was nowhere near open. It was COVID going on. It was the COVID. So you couldn't go nowhere on. There was I'm gonna say there was absolutely nothing open in 2019 on the Navy Pier. But I get it. Your panties are in a bunch. You had to do a free for all. Whatever he says, that's what I'm gonna run with. Like I said. Now you wonder why I did not group up or click up. Yeah, you know that we bought bus tickets too. They ain't getting no money, right? How the fuck did I get on that damn bus down there with 2 moderators? Yeah, that was paid for. One ticket he paid for myself. Asked me. Then he wanted to say some more shit about the texts in the phone. I have all the texts in my phone. I'm just so over him. I have all the texts in my phone. The truth is, have it ever occurred to you that he knows that I'm an upright person, but he just got to find some way to try to tear me down because I made a choice to not be involved in this stuff anymore? Have that even occurred to you at all? No, no. So, excuse me. No. I called, thought it would have been a nice thing to do, you know. And you're right. OMG. Isn't that something? Because I believe oh so lovely, the one who you always RIP, put that whole goddamn cooler of water in her car while we struggle with it in the pouring rain. See, you didn't get wet because you wasn't there. You never did show up on time for not now one of those goddamn protests. We said 12. You show up at 1, 1:15, 1:30. Looking like you just rolled out like old fireman. That was it. We never started at 12 on time, ever. We couldn't. So we had to wait for him. To wait for him to get there when he felt like getting there. It's not punctual. Not at all. No, 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 no. Tanea. Hello, Tanea. I ain't even see you. But everything is everybody else's fault out here. That's crazy. She want the facts, though. But because her panties are in a bunch about somebody she doesn't even know and who did absolutely nothing to her, who has no videos about her except for this recent one and her being on that panel. And your panties in a bunch about who? It's crazy. It's crazy. I have 300 and some, close to 400 videos, and she's not in it, not a single one of them. So again, who is she? Hey Lily. Hey Lily. Who is she? I don't know. And all those other females over there don't know them. Will not be engaging at all with them. Yeah. Let Teddy out back. Kiwan, let Teddy out back, please. No, not yet, girl. Not yet. I'm still contemplating right now. They said that they were supposed to take out 500 million people. That's what I read. We kind of went over that, so I was trying to wait and see what the death toll was going to be looking like. And I'm just joking, girl. And also, I felt like this. Well, if all you guys get the shots, then I'm safe. I'm not sick. I'm doing okay. My family's not sick. We're doing okay. So I was like, well, shit, if everybody get the shot, then I'll be safe out here. So I need all of y'all to hurry up and get the shot. Because there's only going to be one person that don't have it, and that would be me, right? So now if I come outside, I should be good, right? You get it? You get it tonight? You get it? Yeah, I should be good. Everybody hurry up get that shot so I can be safe out here. That's how I be telling them at work today. I'm like, you had your shot? I need you to hurry up and get your shot. Did you have your shot? Don't worry about me. I need you to hurry up and get your shot. You get your go. I want you to go make the appointment and get your goddamn shot. I want everybody in here to have a shot. So now I'm safe. And you know what they do to them? Pity. They be laughing at me. They be like, huh? Yes. I'm goddamn safe if all of y'all get it. Sure. Why are you in your feelings, butterfly? Why? Why? I actually saw on YouTube, I don't know how true it is. They showed one where I guess one lady, she went and had it, and did she die the next day or something like that? So I don't know. It's crazy though. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. With the symptoms that they give you, and I get, the virus, and they tell you, oh, if you're having a fever and your runny nose and your eyes is this and you're feeling this type of way or this type of way. And I was like, well, those are the same symptoms like the flu, right? So once you start like getting the fever for say about for 2 days, right? Now it's time for you to hit that NyQuil, put that vapor rub up on your nose. And I don't know about you guys, but my grandmother, she would take the Vixad, right? And she would start the Vixad right up underneath our chins when we would have a cold or a fever, right? She would run that Vixad all the way down the center of your chest, all the way down to the tip of, not the very tip, but to the vagina part, but not down there, right? And I promise you guys, about a day or so, you feel so much better. I would feel so much better. So, and I still do that, I still do that today. If I feel a little ounce of cold coming on, I'll take that NyQuil, or I'll take some Alka-Seltzer Plus, or I'll put my vapor rub on. I'm gonna put some long johns on and get up underneath that cover, and then I'll have my tea with my lemon and my honey and things in there. It'll give me 2 days or so, then I start feeling better. Well, mm, but it worked, Tanea. And you know how you run it, like straight down that little line. You know how the umbilical cord will leave that lining on people's skin, that blown black line straight down. Yeah, she say rub it straight down that line. Uh, yep. Put a little bit on your nostrils, on the top. Get your ass up underneath that cover and drink that NyQuil. I don't know about Watkins. I don't know about. I think my mother used Watkins. I believe so. I'm very good. But I know my mom, she goes to the gym 3 times a week, right? And she pulls her legs are sore. So one day I was up there, right? And I was like, well, what is that stuff, right? And it's called horse. Let me see if I got the name of it. It's called horse something. Let me show. Let me see if I got it. No, she probably took it, so I don't have it. But it was like, it's the stuff that she would rub on her, that she would put, like, she said, this is what they use on the horse. And I was like, well, what the hell you putting it on you for? And she's like, that's some good stuff. I was like, oh, Lord, my mama rubbing horse ointment on her. I was like, what happened to, where's the icy hot? And you know how, your mom and your mom's all right. Don't nothing work better than this. You should try this. Yeah, now you're trying to give me a horse rash. I'll be like, no, Thank you. I will pass. Watkins is red, Kim. I'm gonna have to look for it's a rubbing L. Let me see. What is it? Prayer. What? So prayer. You say that after the first 48 hours, both shots were rough. Fever was unbelievable, but oh my God. Okay, so did you have those symptoms before you took the shots? Because I don't. I think you can't be having those symptoms when you get the shot. Watkins. I'm gonna have to check that out. It better work. My baby be pulling hamstrings from running track, so they didn't let her run this week. So she pulled something. Yeah, but oh, I got some stuff to do. But it's try to rain today. That sucks. You say the Blue Star ointment, and girl, my dad was he was I don't know why he always used AD ointment. I'm like, what is that for? Girl, my dad had so much AD ointment and like, what's going on? What you doing with that? Like, who you out here screwing? Like, what's going on, Dad? What you doing? You got too much AD ointment going on. That stuff says for itchy and rashes and shit. What's going on here? Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, Dad was something like a Rolling Stone, girl. Every time I turn around, he pulling out some ointment and shit. What the hell? What you got going on, man? Oh, you said after, so you got those symptoms after the shot. OMG. I know it was a guy. He said that he couldn't lift his arm for 2 weeks, girl. I was like, you couldn't lift your arm for 2 weeks. What the hell? You say Blue Star is for jock itch. Well, what the hell you doing with it, Beauty? Beauty. What is you doing with Blue Star ointment? Honey, we gonna have to have a talk. We gonna have to talk. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But let me close my first story out so then I can laugh with you guys for a little bit. Pap ain't going nowhere. Pap ain't out there in none of their stuff. Don't want to be in it. Is distasteful. Will I show up periodically on some people chat rooms to laugh at their jokes? Yes, I will here and there. Pap don't follow by nobody rules and guidelines but YouTube. I did not come out here to put my personal life out here. There is nothing that you guys need to know that I would disappoint you guys in at all. I'm not a disloyal. I'm not a liar. I'm not a thief. None of that stuff. Nah, not at all. Don't want to be. It's not that I'm not don't need to be. I don't want to be. How about that? I don't want to be. So for all of those that, hey, you don't want to do PAP, you want to allow all of the goddamn stories to be told where you're not getting the whole stories, then that's on you because that person just gave you a reason to become bitter at somebody that you don't even know, that you wasn't even down at the protest to even verify for yourself. Uh-uh. But everything that I say and do about Booker, I follow it. I don't just come right out. I write it down. I question myself on the who, what, when, where's, and why's. Same way that I was doing with Drunken Larry, and I had fun with it. They gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. But those should be the only two that's out here wanting to joke back on me. That's called fair game. I was down with that. Because Drunken Larry do make me laugh. The stuff that be coming out that boy's mouth is funny as hell. I sleep in the bed with my boots on. Come on, bruh. I got popcorn all in my bed. Come on, bruh. I was on. They was mad about that popcorn, y'all. Oh, Lord, we better not do that no more. They might come through the phone. Don't eat the popcorn on the live. What's wrong with you? Go call your mama, because I'm getting ready to go.
I can't.
Where's your phone?
I didn't bring it.
Why?
Because I didn't want to.
Nobody leaves home without the phone. What if it's an emergency? I don't know. What if my phone was broken and I need to use your phone? Huh?
Didn't you have two phones?
I do have two phones. How many you got? You only got one? That's because you ain't got no money. You can't afford to. You got money? Let me hold $5. Oh, I can't get $5?
No, it's because I did have batteries in my thing, and now I don't.
Oh, Lord.
Something happened to it.
Oh, something happened to it?
Yeah, it was just in my thing, and then it just disappeared.
I think your mama robbed you then. Yeah. I don't know. Y'all doing good today? What y'all doing today? I got a few things to do. A few errands to run.
I miss one of my old phones.
And you know what else was funny though? I'm gonna tell y'all something else, and then I'm gonna get up off of it because it is boring me, and I know it's boring you guys. You know, they was like, oh, and especially Scooby though, right? He was like, those braids and those braids, and does he not know that he was sitting on his live with somebody that has braids in their hair? That didn't pay no more money than what I paid for mine. And I paid quite a bit for mine. And the African does do my hair. Why is it that my hair, wait till they see tonight. They really gonna have something to talk about. Because they ain't combing this shit. They gonna be all right. They gonna be all right. T. Lynn, what you doing today? Beauty, what you doing today? Huh? What you doing? What y'all doing today? Yeah, what is you doing today? What are you doing? Can you speak? Speak. Come here. Come. Sit. Good boy. Up. You want to come up? Huh? Speak. 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 Tap. Speak. Speak. Good. Speak. 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 Good boy. Good boy. You're a good boy. You want to speak again? Can you say hi? Go ahead. Speak to Beauty. Speak. Speak. Good boy. Let me get you a treat. Sit. Stay. Stay right. Sit. That's the. He's gonna I'm getting to show you a few of his tricks. As soon as I can get him a treat. You see him speak to you, Beauty? Did you see Daddy speak to you, Beauty? He said hello, hello. He said good morning. Down. 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 Good boy. Give me pop. No, sit. Pop, pop, pop. Shake. Good boy. Good boy. Is ready? Stop. Speak. Speak. Good boy. Over. Come. Sit. Round. Round. Good boy. Shake. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Here you go. You see him shake my hand, girl? You see him do his tricks? Huh? Did you see him do his tricks? Did ya? Did you see Daddy? You see him do his tricks? Huh? He knows sit, he know down, he know round, he know shake, and he know speak. Yeah, it took me about me and my daughter. I say roughly about maybe close to 3 years to get him, get him all together, to get him to do it all together. It was really funny. So if I take him outside, if I put his ramp down and I say up, he knows how to walk the ramp, the plank, and then make it drop down on the other side. And he also knows how to go backwards up on it. Yeah, that's Teddy. That's pretty slick, huh? Pretty slick. Y'all ain't even give him no hand clap. Give Teddy a hand clap. He just performed for y'all. What the heck? Y'all even get Teddy no hand clap. All that darn performing that he did for y'all. I ain't gonna go outside. Sit. Good boy. Tap, tap. Good boy. Stay. You stay. You stay. All right, you can go out. Go on out. He's disappointed. Y'all didn't give him no hand clap. You said you got to go shopping for Mom some chairs. Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. He say he look like Galatians. You silly. She say he look like a fat boy. I don't know. Well, you guys, now that I ended the show showing you guys that Teddy knows how to do some tricks for a treat, I should get myself dressed, and I guess I'll catch you guys back on Ladies' Night. I still will be there. I'll be on my panel laughing with or without. It is what it is, because that's what I like to do. Enjoy the panel, not be in a whole bunch of ruckus of what the heck they trying to do. And ain't no grouping up over here. Ain't none of that over here. None of it. I don't want nothing, like I said, to do with evil people. Period. Toxic. Can't do it. Can't do it. Okay, I'm getting up out of here. Y'all have a good day. I'll be back later on tonight. Bye, Beauty. Bye, Galatians. I was call you S5. S5. Bye. Bye, T-Lynn. Talk to you later. Trev, have a good day. Prayer, have a good day. Pernell, have a good day. I don't know if I seen Harlem. She might still be sleeping, y'all. Harlem might be sleeping, so, but. And I said what I said, and that's that. Bye.